Hi everyone, this is Catherine Teledon Masters, Highways Woman, aka the TLG. Um, I have been trying to do a video about something that I experienced in two particular hospitals. And when I have done these videos, trying to, we're right at, I finished it, I'm ready to hit stop, load it. All of a sudden, I see somewhere along the way it stopped recording. And here I go. We do another one, same thing. Another one, same thing. So I'm really going to condense this just as fast as I can, keep my eye on that timer, and tell you the facts of my experience and get it posted. So this is going to be about something that you've never, ever probably have heard, most likely never experienced, but it exists. And I know it because I saw it. All right, the first one is, um, let's see, around 2003, 2000, yeah, about 2003, that I was in a hospital in Altus, Oklahoma. And I was placed on the women's floor or wing. And I think I might have been there a day, or this might have been my second day. No, that feels like more my first day. But anyway, 1 or 2 days in there. It was in the wee hours of the morning. I got an IV line in me. And all of a sudden I wake up hearing something fall and hit the floor. No glass or anything, but like packets or something, It's got some weight to it. And I was laying on my left side, and I had that bedside stand that's on rollers. It's got like two drawers in it. And I open up my eyes, and I see this blonde hair man. He's beautiful, beautiful blonde. Bronze, like a bronze blonde, maybe. Very hint of a bronze to it. He's beautiful. He's good looking. Very, very handsome. Blue eyes. Great tan. I mean, he stood about around my height. I'm 5'9". I'd put him close to it. Probably 155, maybe in there. 140, 155. And when I opened my eyes, he was bent down picking things up, and he turned and he looked at me. And I thought, well, that's a nurse, He's in scrubs, He's in scrubs. He belongs there. So I closed my eyes. And it was like 15 minutes later, a nurse comes in, and she comes over to the side of the stand, and she goes, I had all the stuff for the IV here. Where is it? And I said, well, there's our nurse that came in here. She goes, a nurse? And I described him. I described to you. She comes back in. She leaves, comes back in. She's got 3 other nurses. And they're standing up against where the entertainment closet thing is. And on the shelf, I have my luggage, and the TV's above it. And she asked me tell them what I told her, what I saw. And they all left. And then the next thing I know, several are in there, they're unplugging the bed, everything, and they're taking me off the floor. They're taking me off the floor. Why are you taking me off the women's floor? Oh, we have another place that we need to put you. Really? Why? Well, it's just we need to put you over there. We'll tell you what the doctor's orders are. We'll come back. No, okay, all right. Here we go again. And so at 9 o'clock in the morning, I'm discharged from the hospital. No reason why, nothing. I'm discharged. Okay. Then it was, I want to say, I don't know, 2006, 2007. We'll just go with it like that. I was in, excuse me, I was in Tulsa at St. Francis Hospital. And I was in the emergency room for a long, long time. By the time I got to the room, I was absolutely exhausted. And I probably got there by about 2, 3 o'clock in the morning. Well, shift change comes in, and at one point, in walks a nurse and a doctor. The nurse takes this chair that has the old style desk, and so she's sitting there, she's writing along, and this doctor is standing over her left shoulder looking at what she's writing. Now, he's bald on top, short haircut, to the sides. He's very Caucasian, has those kind of square, thick glasses, about my height, and probably about 180 or so. And he was looking at what she's writing, and he looked over at me, and he kind of looked at me, just looking right at him, and he just locked onto me, just froze. And they all get up. Well, she gets up, and they all leave. Both of them leave. Well, I called. See, they come in, they give me a menu, and I'm having a really hard time with keeping my memory straight, because I called down and I ordered a breakfast, which I hadn't eaten at all the day before, and I was having a hard time. I called back down and I said, "Did I order for you?" And oh yeah, yes, you ordered. Well, next thing I know, I got a nurse that comes in and giving me discharge papers. Discharge? I haven't even seen the doctor yet. Oh, we're discharging you. You're discharging me. Why are you discharging me? Well, you're fine. You're fine. There's nothing that we can really do for you here. We're going to send you home, and have you follow up with your primary physician. I don't have a primary physician at this time. Well, we can help you find one, or, you need to basically, they'll always tell you, you need to find a primary care physician. And I'm trying to stop them and going, listen, something's not right. I said, I'm having a hard time with thinking. I said, I do something and I think, did I just do that? Or have I not done that? I can't remember. But I do remember the nurse coming in, what she looked like. I remember the doctor very clearly. And so they packed me up. And in Oklahoma, they have what they call Sooner Ride. Sooner Ride is a program for those who are on Medicaid, Medicare. They will drive you to your doctor's appointment, therapy, whatever medical appointment you have, wherever they may be, they drive you. Used to be like that. They don't do that as much. And they don't go as far as they once did. And so I was down in the lobby. Here I got my suitcase and blanket, and I'm just exhausted. I'll never forget that I woke up and there isn't anybody sitting throughout the area of the way where I was at, but one guy who was right across from me, and he was like in his early 60s, kind of light built, and it's like he just been staring at me. That's the way he came across when I woke up. He just been staring at me. And as soon as I opened my eyes up, he gets in and goes, "Hey, you can't sleep in here." And I look at him and I kind of laugh. That's a stupid thing to say to me. I guess he thought that I was homeless. I come in off the streets, come in to sleep. So anyway, my ride arrives, and 5 hours later, I'm finally home. And for 3 days, I don't remember getting out of bed one time, but I most certainly remember what happened. I remember that very well. And I called up to the hospital and I said, "Listen, does this sound like a doctor that you know?" And I'm talking to the head administrative secretary. And it kind of does. She goes, why are you asking about him? I said, "Well, I saw him." And she goes, "Are you having hallucinations or something?" I said, "Well, listen, hallucinations aren't surprised that you can see them. I am a, now I didn't, that's pretty much as far as that phone call went. I am a death experiencer, not a near death. I am a full on clinically dead experience. For 14 minutes, they worked on this body, trying to keep it viable until I came back, if they got me back. And so seeing things that other people normally do not see is kind of a norm for me. So I don't really get worked up about them. But I had two experiences where that when I seen these two people, that they hurried up and got rid of me, discharged me. Now, why would they do that? That only increases suspicion as to what's going on here. What's really going on here? Do we have have they figured out this veil, that how they can be in this veil and they can be in any room, anytime, checking on people and and da 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 da. And why was it? Why was it? Why did that result in immediate discharge? Get me out of there. Did I see something that they know about that I should not have seen? Do they not want me learning any more about what is going on? So they hurry up and get me out of there. Because she can see it. If she can see it, she's going to be able to see more. Well, yes, I will. I will be able to see more. I've already seen lots more. I've got pictures when I had my big surgery to save my life from a fatal tumor. And in these pictures that I have with the world's most famous doctor, neurosurgeon, there are these areas that it's solid black. And I didn't know it at the time because that was in that'd be first week of 93. Knowing what I know, that tells me that we've got somebody there that is taking up a whole lot of energy. Someone's there not supposed to be there. Who is it? We didn't get to see them. Not very clearly. But isn't it amazing that how clear they came through, that I could even tell the color of their eyes? I mean, the nurse had blue eyes. Had several blue eyes and tanned and beautiful hair, feathered, short and feathered, thick, beautiful. Makes you want to run your fingers through his hair. Come here, baby. Hey, just let me run my fingers through your hair. And the other one, I didn't get the sense that he was dead. And I've done enough readings of picking up on people's loved ones who have passed on. I reunited so many families all over the U.S., all over the world. Countless families. And I know what they look like when they are passed on. That doctor did not give me any of those characteristics, nor did that male nurse. Although that it made me wonder if he had not passed on, or that if he had passed on, and that the reason why they're removing me is because that it had only been recent that he had passed on. I don't know. All I know is that they wanted me out of there real quick. And why would you want somebody out of your hospital like that? Why is it? Disconnect me, get me out of there, get me on the way home. Why? So I am good. This is at 18 minutes. I am going to stop this because they're not going to be able to steal this one. Leave comments, feedback in the comment sections. Please do share. I would love to hear what your thoughts are on this. I have felt for a long time that there is what I call, there's the shadow government. I think that there is also the shadow medical. And I think we're really finding out a lot about what really is. And they may have learned how to work behind the veil too. This is what I'm holding. This is a stone, and it is, see that white part? That's crystal, but the entire stone, you see it? This is really pretty. That's a long time of of compressing to turn plants into stones. I just love that one. See how beveled it is on the bottom? Can you see? See how beveled it is? It fits in the palm. I want to show you something else. This is labradorite. Now, labradorite, oh, it's a beautiful stone. It's said that to have it, it will bring you business success. And I wonder if I got here. These are such cool. I can get it. If I get it to condense a little bit more. Sorry, it's not where I can get it off of the right that I have it on, but you can see how labradorite, when you get it in the light, you'll see all different colors in it. I just absolutely love this. And I have to say that there is truth to that. There's truth to it. Okay, so I'm going to end it here. Shadow Medical. Lots and lots of things going on. I think that that does exist. I think that's true. It would be interesting to find out just how much true that it is. And isn't it interesting that these hospitals that are got military bases right by them? Anyway, hope you and your loved ones are safe. You're doing well. If you have not gotten the coronavirus or COVID virus or whatever, cornholio, then your immune system is doing fantastic. You do not need the vaccine because, for those who don't know, in medicine they teach us in order to build you an immune system to what's going on or whatever it is they want you to be terrified of. So you'll take their shots, you'll take their chemicals so they can implant you, alter your DNA, alter this, that, kill you, whatever. They have to give you what you don't want to catch. They give it to you. And they go, well, that's so that your body will detect it and build an immunity to it. Well, your body already has an immunity to it because if you ain't caught it, you don't need it. You don't want it. You don't want it. You don't want it. And by God, I wouldn't. I wouldn't. Nanotechnology, what was that one video where they shrunk those people down to the size of like a grain of rice, and they had to go inside this guy's body to where this a hematoma or whatever and fix it before the guy died and then get back out of there before that they came back to regular size and ripped through the guy's body. I cannot remember it, but I think about it when I think back on these medical people, medical professionals who show up. I can see them as plain as anything else physical. What have they learned to do? What have they been doing? What have they been injecting into us? Anyway, take care, everyone. Stay safe, stay well, get outside, get happy, and don't give up hope. Don't give up hope. People are so cool these days. It's the media who is trying to make us look like we're not so cool. But we're very cool people. We're very high knowledge, highly intelligent people. The younger generation, I tip my hat to you all, doing a phenomenal job. You are absolutely killing your Vietnam and your Desert Storms. No more brothers against brother wars. I agree. I agree. Much loss? Namaste, everyone.